Can you see it?
Yes. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Alicia and I'm a certified and degreed personal trainer, and I post videos on everything fitness, nutrition, and lifestyle related. So if that's something that you're interested in, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Today we're doing a question and answer. You guys asked some questions for me on Instagram and I'm going to answer them on YouTube. Excuse the mess behind me. We are moving, so we have to take everything down and we're moving to a different area. All right, the first question is, will you be coming out with programs again? Yes, I'm going to be coming out with programs again. My website is brownsassfitness.com, and I did have programs up there, but then I took them down because I didn't like them anymore. So I am coming out with new programs. I'm currently just in the middle of taking new videos. I want new videos up there, all the video tutorials of how to do each movement, and I have to talk over them, so I have to edit them. So that takes a long time and I want it to be perfect. So yeah, I will let you guys know closer to when that's occurring. But yes, I am. Okay, next one. How to start a good fitness account. This is new to me as well. So my fitness account is not even anywhere close to being up there. But I think just being yourself, like, don't try to be nobody else. There's a lot of fitness accounts out there. There's a lot of coaches out there. Do your own thing. If you're going to be a coach, be a coach. If you want to be a fitness influencer, that's something different. I'm a coach. I'm not a fitness influencer. Just make sure that you're figuring out kind of like your demographic of what you kind of want to put out there. My personal account is all based on education and also my life, but mainly on education. I would just start posting anything, like post yourself at the gym. You have no idea. You can motivate somebody by posting your struggles. I'm very transparent with my life. I'm very transparent with my growth. So I think just being honest is how to start a good one. I don't really know. I'm not even really like up there in followers or anything like that. But I just think just kind of being yourself and being real is going to be how you're going to grow authentically. Authentic growth is the way that you want to go. And I think that's also how you have your followers stay around and want to get to know you better. If you're being authentic, if you're trying to be somebody else, or if you're trying to like do too much, people see right through that bullcrap. So yeah, be yourself. Start posting anything that you like don't really care about what other people are going to say. Social media is a place of growth and everybody can climb into the pot. So yeah, just start. Okay, next question. Tips for managing and measuring stress. Well, I'm trying to figure that out myself currently. So I would say if you don't already have one, get yourself a therapist to speak to and to kind of get all your feelings out there. Try to find where your stress is coming from. Just make sure that they have good reviews. Find somebody that you connect with. I know it's very difficult to kind of get in currently. If you're struggling with that, then I would definitely say write everything down. I've bought a planner and I started planning out my days and writing what I have to get done. I started writing it out. That has helped so much with kind of keeping everything organized. So get a planner. That will help you with your everyday stress, financial stress, same exact thing. Write things down. So like get a budget, write out your budget. Not that I'm a financial guru. I'm just saying, write everything down. Even for nutritional stress, writing everything out or tracking things, because the more data that you collect, the easier it is to adjust things that are not working, or that you can see a pattern. Okay, so everything is about patterns. So when you're writing things down currently, or when you're tracking, when you're collecting all of that data, when you're measuring things, you're going to be able to see what works and what doesn't. Journaling too. I have some of my clients journal at the end of the night, and you kind of get everything out on paper so that you're not going to bed with that amount of stress on you. Even when you go to the gym, I carry a notepad and I write every single thing down. That will take so much stress away from you. So you're not worried about, okay, what am I doing today? You're not going in there blind. You're not just kind of jumping from exercise to exercise. You have everything written down, everything already planned out, and you're just looking and writing, checking off. So is it okay to do 3 full body workouts back to back? If you write out your schedule and if you legit only have 3 days, like if you legit only have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday that you can go to the gym, then yes, you can do full body back to back, but you have to strategically program. It's going to be completely dependent on you and how you recover. If you do not know how to do that, then I would definitely recommend hiring a coach. But basically, implement movements that you're not going to need serious recovery time from. You can only do back-to-back, like even starting with 2 days. I can literally see your freaking head like poking right here. What's more difficult, training or diet? I think this completely depends on the person as well. Everything in our industry is dependent, completely dependent on the person. But I lean a little more towards diet, simply just because newbies especially, you can kind of do really anything in the gym and get results. What really lacks in is the nutrition portion. So I think that, also I think people are lazy. They don't want to track for some reason, as long as it's not negatively affecting your mental health. So I think diet is a little more difficult simply because it just takes a little more strategy behind things. Meal prepping is very difficult for people to be consistent with. Knowing how to eat outside of their home is also very difficult for individuals too. Calculating your macronutrients, figuring out how many calories that you need. That can be a little tricky because it's an estimation. So it kind of, I don't want to say it's a guessing game, but it's trial and error. So I definitely think that nutrition is the most difficult. I do think training is very difficult too, because I don't think people train with enough intensity. And I think that's very difficult for people to understand or to accept that they're not training hard enough. A lot of individuals, they kind of go in the gym and lollygag, or they are going to the gym and they're pushing, but they're not pushing hard enough. So I think that's also difficult for people to kind of, but that's, again, it's trial and error. As you get more advanced, you're going to learn how to adapt to certain things, and you're going to learn how to push yourself and be a little less scared to do certain things. But I definitely think the nutrition portion is the hardest. What's next? I had to stop working out for a month and gained back pounds in 28 days. Is this normal? Yeah, if you were being completely sedentary, then yes, it's normal. If you completely stopped going to the gym, you stopped tracking your nutrition, and you're more sedentary, then yeah, that's normal. But also, your weight fluctuates on a daily basis. Your weight's going to fluctuate completely depending on what you're doing. There's so many factors that can go into that. If you have been in the gym for some years, it's very difficult to lose the muscle that you have gained. But if you're kind of in the newbie stages, yeah, it's very easy to kind of, if you stopped going to the gym completely for an entire month, it is very easy for you to kind of lose that progress. Like, I know during COVID, nobody could go to the gym. Everybody was doing at-home things, and I was definitely not consistent. We made our own barbells and we made our own dumbbells. We tried to, do what we could with body weight and things like that. But I was not as consistent as I was prior or as I am now, like actually having a gym setting. I didn't really lose any type of muscle, but I've also been in the gym for a very long time. So that completely depends on your fitness level. For sure. But yes, it is normal. So I'm editing, and I just wanted to add something real quick to that. If you thought that you've lost any type of progress from taking off for a while from the gym, it's a journey. It's not supposed to be perfect. There are going to be ups and downs, and there's going to be times where you're not going to be able to go to the gym consistently. There's going to be times where things are going to happen in your life, whether that's traveling, whether that is an emergency or something like that, where you're going to have to take off from the gym. It could be 1 week, it could be 1 day, or it can be a month, or it can be 3 months. Okay. It's part of the journey, okay? So it's a journey. So just know that, and don't be so hard on yourself. Progress is not linear. If you lost some progress, it'll come right back, okay? So don't worry about that. If you lost strength, it'll come right back. It'll take a little bit of time, but it's the beauty of a personal journey. So just know that. Okay, reverse dieting, is it necessary? If so, when? Yes, reverse dieting is necessary if you've been in a deficit for a very long time. If your body has adapted to that low caloric deficit, you're going to need to reverse diet to get back up to a maintenance. A lot of clients will come to me consuming very low calories, and depending on their size, if they are consuming very, very low calories, the only way that they're going to be able to lose fat, if that is their goal, is you're going to have to consume less calories than you already are. So let's say that you have been consuming 1,300 calories for a very long time, and if you stop making progress and you don't really know why, if you're eating so low of calories and you're not losing any weight. That's just simply because your body has adapted. It's called metabolic adaptation. Your body has adapted to that 1,300 calories. That is your new maintenance. So the only way that you're going to lose any more weight is you have to go under that. So you have to be consuming less than 1,300 calories, which is literally nuts. And that's an absolute no-no. So the only way to get yourself back to a healthy maintenance is to reverse diet. It does take some time, but once you get back up to that maintenance, you can make a healthy deficit and you can go back into a deficit after reverse dieting and after being at that maintenance for a little bit. Then you can then go back into a deficit, but not an aggressive, huge deficit. Okay, here's the last question. How did you get your bench that high? I'm guessing from the last video that I posted was I increased my bench by 20 plus pounds in a year. So in the beginning, when I was first doing bench press, I was simply just benching regular tap and go reps, just kind of going for like as many as I could without having any type of structure. This was before I was writing down my numbers and writing down every single week what I was doing in the gym. Once I met my boyfriend, he is the one that showed me pause reps. He only did pause reps. Like he did not do tap and go reps at all. And I was like, okay, like, let me try that. Obviously I had to decrease my weight. I was stuck at like 135, like for my max. Like I was stuck at 135 for my max for like 2 years. I wasn't increasing whatsoever. Like it was just, sometimes I would get 135, sometimes I wouldn't. And I met my boyfriend, and then when we started working out together, he introduced me to pause reps. So I started doing pause reps every single time. That's what I implement currently, and that's what I implement for my clients. My clients only do pause reps, only. So 2020, 165 was my max. In 2021, I maxed at 185. And then in August, I hit 195. Implementing pause reps every single bench press session. In the beginning, I was doing bench press twice a week. That was when I was doing a body part split. So I was doing, chest and back, legs, shoulders and arms, that type of split. So I was doing bench press twice. I think this negatively affected my strength in all of my movements. Then I swapped to lower body, upper body. I was still doing flat bench twice. Then when I switched over to full body, I stopped doing that. Every main barbell movement, I only did once a week. So currently I only do bench press once a week. I do shoulder press once a week. I do deadlifts once a week, etc. with the barbell. And then I started implementing pause reps every single time. And I started to push my reps. So I used to stay within, literally with every barbell movement, I used to stay within the 3 to 5 rep range. But then I stopped doing that and I started really pushing my numbers. Every week I would try to push for more reps every single week.
Can you see it?
Yes. Then I started also implementing incline press, the barbell incline press. I literally hated barbell incline press, but again, my boyfriend was making me do barbell incline press and I hated it. But I was doing it consistently. Those 3 things, and consistently doing it, pushing for more reps, pause repping, implementing incline press, my bench press flew up. Like when I say flew up, like literally flew up. After I started lifting with my boyfriend, I could get 135 for like 5 reps, but that was it. Like 5 reps on a good day, like on a great day was 5 reps. I can now get 135 with 10 reps easy. My 155 back then, I could get it for maybe 2 trash reps. Now I can get 155 for 5 plus. Now my max is 195. I'm predicting that at the end of 2022, I will be benching over 205. My prediction. But yeah, so that's how I did it. Those are all the questions I have currently. Next week, I'm going to be posting a video on how to structure your upper body session. So if that's something that you want to see, please put the notification bell so you're notified when I do that. I post every single Thursday or Friday. If you're interested in personal training, here's my website, brownshousefitness.com. You can go on there and fill out an online training inquiry. If you are in the Lehigh Valley area or like the New Jersey area, I also do in-person training. You can also fill that out if you're interested in that. And that's all. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. That's it. Bye.